Hey guys, make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you can spend thousands of dollars on parts and diagnostics you don't need. Stay with us and we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Toyota Sienna this generation right here from year 2011 to year 2020. If you have one of those and you have a problem where radio does not work and you want to see what can easily cause that, stay with us. We'll explain that. We'll explain which fuses, relays you need to check, because often it could be just a bad fuse causing the radio not to work, and why to waste your money and time on parts and diagnostics you don't need. We will explain where you can buy cheap parts, choose a really good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste your money and time, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take things completely apart, we show you guys how to do electrical, mechanical, bodywork, a little bit of everything guys. If you have one of those vehicles that we're making videos on, subscribe. We'll put quite a few videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Altogether guys, on our channels we have more than 12,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars. Now, also if you need to buy any parts, to use at a good price, quick shipping, that way guys you do not waste your money and time. We'll share in our videos where you can buy parts, tools, fuses, relays, because some fuses guys and relays are specific, especially for that Toyota Sienna. You have those special fuses right here. You also have that special integration relay right here, and the other relays, we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping guys, because sometimes they could be also really hard to find. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So now talking about that guys, we have a 2014 Toyota Sienna that we will demonstrate on. You guys have two different fuse boxes in that generation minivan, and today we'll need to check 4 fuses in 2 different fuse boxes. The first one is on the driver's side. Open that door right here, and if you excuse me, look under the dash, look above the pedals on the left side upside down, you will see one white cover that looks like this one here. Go ahead and remove it and you will find an interior fuse box that looks like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain why it's important to always test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys you may put the fuse back together, and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery, and if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So if the radio guys does not work, what you need to do, we're going to zoom in here. We'll be checking a few fuses. We'll start by checking guys 2 fuses in this fuse box, and we need to go to a different one. And here we're going to start in that row first, and we need to check fuse number 2, that 7.5 amp fuse right here. Next you need to check that's here 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Very important fuse that you will need to check. After that, go ahead, pop the hood open. Facing the engine on the right side, you have a fuse box under this cover here. Open it and you will find the main engine fuse box layout that looks just like this one here. Here we'll need to check 2 more fuses specifically for the radio guys. And one of them is known as fuse number 28. Some of you may or may not have this one. You have that fuse before the triple fuse right here. Ours is empty, we don't have that option. If you have a sound amplifier, things like that, you may have it. Another one will be fuse number 36, that 15 amp fuse right here, very important. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.